So today I'm in Kitchen Kettle Village, and I just got done a fun adventure, fun challenge about the most popular item per store here. I just went into all of the stores and I just got done. I want you all to guess how long it took me. A lot longer than I anticipated. And so now I'm gonna finish with some ice cream and some water and celebrate this adventure that I just completed. Let's get into the video. You're gonna see all of it now. Enjoy it. So for those who do not know a lot about Kitchen Kettle Village, I'm going to give you some background info and some operating facts, and then we'll get into all the fun of visiting each store and checking it out. Kitchen Kettle Village is a wonderful little shopper's delight in the town of Intercourse, Pennsylvania, smack dab in the middle of Amish country. It's been around since 1954. Here you can find all sorts of treasures, things like custom-made handbags, garden accessories, there's also jewelry, and locally made quilts, as well as locally made Amish furniture. There's a ceramic pottery store, and there's even a local artist here, as well as so much more in the village. So stay tuned as we find out what the most popular items are in every single store here in Kitchen Kettle Village. Throughout this video, you will hear both from me about what I'm learning from each store, as well as some of the staff who were there that day talking about the stores. So it's a combination of both. Hope you learn a lot and hope you enjoy it. So the first place we went to on our day here at Kitchen Kettle Village was the Harvest Cafe. It's a good amount of variety of foods here for picky eaters and more adventurous eaters. And we all loved our food. It was delicious, warm, friendly staff. They took great care of us, filled us up, and gave us some fuel for the day. The Harvest Cafe is one of two restaurants open in the village. The other is the Cling House, which just reopened recently. And I do know that one of their most popular items here at the Harvest Cafe is their chicken salad sandwich. Now, currently, is listed as a chicken salad wrap. If you ask them nicely, they will make the sandwich for you in their very classic way with wheatberry bread and the relish on top. They have this exact item over at the Cling House restaurant, but they will handcraft it for you here if you ask nicely. We're gonna start first at the Olive Basin. It's a very popular place and looks beautiful. They do a great job of displaying everything. She told me their most popular item is the local honey right now and the tea. So she said seasonal items are often very popular, and they usually have them here where you see the honey. Here at the Olive Basin, you can find all sorts of premium olive oils, balsamic vinegars, spices, and more. There is a tap room here that allows you to sample over 40 varieties of oils and vinegars, which are impressively bottled on site to give their customers the best in quality and freshness. This remarkable store also includes 90 different spices, salts, and sugars, and so much more. The Olive Basin is definitely a must-see and must-taste, not only in Kitchen Kettle Village, but in really Lancaster County as a whole. It's a really special store. And like I said earlier, their seasonal products they bring in are usually the most popular items, and right now that is honey and tea. I was very impressed with what they had. We're gonna head right next door, just down this little patio here to the jewelry bar. This is a very large jewelry store in Kitchen Kettle Village, so they have beautiful and high-quality classic and modern jewelry. They carry brands like Brighton, Pandora, Kendra Scott, and more. They also have locally made jewelry, which is really cool. But one of the neatest things in the store, and not surprisingly, one of their most popular items, is the custom-made pendants and charms.
I know, they make these specifically for us.
Isn't that amazing?
It is unbelievable. Courtney and Devin take the pictures and send them.
Oh, really?
in. Yeah.
Are they pretty popular?
Oh my gosh.
I bet.
These are amazing. This runs right next to Brighton.
Okay.
These are those. These are
Oh, look at the whoopie pie.
all of them too. I know.
The jewelry bar also offers many other jewelry collections, along with handbags, wallets, hair accessories, umbrellas, and more. They will even help you make your own jewelry. Use your ideas with their expertise to create some jewelry. Okay, now we're gonna head to the Happy Camper, which is just on the other side of the Olive Basin. So here at Happy Camper, you can find a plethora of outdoor fun and camping accessories. They offer items like outdoor gear, sweatshirts, coolers, lanterns, and more. But the name of the game here at this store is their locally printed apparel, namely their t-shirts that are really fun, clever, and represent Lancaster County quite well. And these crafted shirts are one of their best sellers, according to Jen, who I talked to that day. She said that also toys are a huge seller, and they definitely have some pretty unique ones there. Not too surprised about that because toys are always a good sell, especially in the summertime with kids hanging out a lot. So a really cool store, fun for outdoor activity, but also really fun if you love Lancaster County and you love wearing fun shirts. Next, we take a little walk across the path to Pepper Lane Fudge and Sweets. I actually put out a video on this place just last week, all about this sweet and special store and their fudge making process. Lizzie was an amazing host here and told us all about their fudge process and also their most popular items. You can check out that video by clicking the link above. But we're gonna hear from Lizzie right now about their most popular items they sell here.
For the fudge, our most popular flavors are the plain chocolate. As I said, that's the one on the table. Yes. I can give you a sample of that one.
Sure.
And then the peanut butter, and then the turtle. So turtle's milk chocolate with caramels and pecans in there.
Yes.
Those are our three most popular. Everything else really depends on who is here.
Right.
Like this time of year, cookies and cream sells well because kids are around.
Right.
And then in the fall, nut flavors, so chocolate walnut, stuff like that. But then we also do have an array of handmade chocolates that we make here. So
hard to choose.
Honestly, really hard to choose. So any of the delights are gonna be probably our best seller.
So right across the lane from Pepper Lane is Mom's Pretzels, a delightful little soft pretzel snack shop that also offers some refreshing drinks. However, this little stand is only the tip of the iceberg because this is a phenomenal little addition to the village because of how they give back to the community. So Mom's Pretzels isn't actually based on a specific mom. It's actually an acronym for the great-grandchildren of the original pioneers and owners of the village, Bob and Pat Burnley. So Mason, Olivia, Mira, and Sophia, four Bob and Pat's great-grandchildren, make up Mom's Pretzels. Okay, so here is why Mom's Pretzels is a place you should definitely stop at next time you're in the village. So they donate all of their proceeds to local charities, not just a percentage, not just 95%, but all of their proceeds from this particular snack shop go to local charities. That's just amazing. So I love that they make this a priority in the village to give back to the community. It's a wonderful example of how special this family is who runs this place. And to this date, they've given about $350,000 to the local nonprofit. So that's just outstanding. So definitely next time you're even a little bit hungry or thirsty, go to Mom's Pretzels and support this wonderful cause and the way to give back to the community. Can you tell me what your most popular thing that you sell is? Is it just traditional?
It is the traditional.
Yeah, okay. Okay, now we're walking literally like less than 10 steps down the lane to the store right next to Mom's Pretzels, which is Roasted Rooster Coffee Company. They offer many delicious blends roasted right here in Lancaster County, like pecan sticky bun, mudslide, blueberry crumble, Jamaican Me Crazy, and so much more. But they also offer delectable smoothies, iced coffee, chillers, and more seasonal beverages. And those seasonal beverages are often their most popular items. This is definitely the place to wet your whistle or get a caffeine boost while you're in the village. Okay, so now we're gonna mosey on over across the lane to Aged and Cured Meat and Cheese Shop. In this hearty shop, you will find locally smoked meats and cheeses, as well as sauces and mustards and more. They offer over 50 kinds of cheeses here, including Amish butter cheese. Another popular item is the Steakhouse onion cheese, great for sandwiches or burgers. They pretty much always have samples here in the back. The young man who I spoke with was a very curious and professional young man. I'm going to let him tell you all about the popular items, and then we're going to do some sampling.
Yeah, so our number one most popular and most high seller is going to be our Spirited Tennessee Whiskey.
Really?
Yeah, so that one's a cheddar Parmesan blend, and they soak the wheel in whiskey. So it has a nice little sweet tang towards the end of the flavor. There's also samples in the very back corner if you'd like to try that. There's that and Steakhouse Onion Cheddar, which is another high seller as well.
Well, you're very good at your job. Thank you.
So much.
Interesting. So here we got the Spirited Tennessee Whiskey cheese and then the Steakhouse Onion Cheddar loaf. Huh. Most popular items. Okay, I'm gonna try the Spirited Tennessee Whiskey first. It's really good. You can definitely taste the whiskey, which I don't usually taste, but I can taste that for sure. So try that one. Cleanse my palate first. Okay, trying the other one now. I like this one better. This is very good. It has just a perfect taste of fresh onion to it. It's soft and chewy, It's really good. This is my one I like the best. This is really good. Bit of a kick to it, but good. Yum. Before we head out the door, I want to tell you that they do have a new cheese stretching demonstration every Friday and Saturday at 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. through the months of April through December. So that's a really fun thing to check out when you're in here. So between Aged and Cured and the Village Soap Company shop is a hidden gem, a little beautiful art hallway, so to speak, part of Dutchland Galleries. It's actually not very hidden, but unless you walk back this little pathway, you might not know that the gallery is back here. The theme of this gallery is that they have expertise related to contemporary realism in the Brandywine school tradition and spans more than 30 years. When you get back here, there's a whole bunch more with an upstairs as well. So definitely worth a peek, whether or not you're in the market for a painting or some artwork, a place to definitely check out some really beautiful Lancaster County landscapes. I didn't actually pop in here this day because I really didn't think there would be a most popular item. I feel like artwork is very individual to each unique person who's purchasing it. Now we move on right next door to the Village Soap Company. It's a lovely and quaint shop with refreshing options like plant-based bar soap, foaming hand wash, and laundry soap, all made from their own recipes created right here at Kitchen Kettle Village. I asked about their most popular items. The first one she mentioned was Island Escape Soap Bar. That particular fragrance is their most popular of all the soap bars. This one? Yeah, okay. But that also their shampoo and conditioner bars are extremely popular right now as well. And as you can see, they have a lot of different scents here with the shampoo and conditioner bars. I thought it was a really good looking display. Next up is a visit to the Grand Place Christmas shop. I love visiting Christmas shops no matter what town I'm visiting. This place is a great example of a really great Christmas shop. It's like a portal to Christmas time when you walk in here. It gives you all the Christmas feels. I wasn't sure they would have a most popular item because there is so much in here, but they do have a most popular item. So we're gonna hear about it right now. And once you hear about it, it's gonna make sense like it did to me.
I would say probably our local ones. Made
The
by
handcrafted
guys,
ones?
made by the guys who work here.
Oh, the wooden ones right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really cool. So someone who works here actually makes these?
Yes.
Really?
The owner's son does. Laser dome.
Oh, it's really cool.
Then they do all these on this wall. Oh wow.
Yeah, I love these. This is the exact one. Cool. Let me get some of these over here. Alrighty, next up and right next door is Good Vibes. And this is primarily an apparel store with lots of fun t-shirts, touristy t-shirts, sweatshirts too. They represent the good vibes of Lancaster County, Amish country. Get it? Good vibes. When I asked about their most popular item, I was not at all surprised to hear it was the I Love Intercourse shirts. I guess it never gets old.
Do you have a most popular item in the store?
That you sell. Like,
The I Love Intercourse t-shirt.
okay.
Yeah.
I figured. Yeah, you can't really get that many places. Thank you. That was easy.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
She's in here with it.
Yeah, you thought well. Okay, next up and last on this side of the shop stretch along the lane here is the gift house. And yes, it is full of unique gifts for others or for yourself. There are a lot of Lancaster and Pennsylvania treasures in here, and they offer a lot to accommodate the memories that people make when they're visiting Lancaster Amish country. Their most popular items are their keychains and their magnets, probably because they're the most affordable and easiest to travel with and kind of like a fun little trinket to collect when you go different places. But again, there's a lot of eclectic stuff in here, worth a visit to walk around and see what you might find for yourself or for a friend or a family member. Okay, so right across the delightful little brick lane here, right across from the gift house is Anna's Captivating Designs, a very cozy and very chic designer hat store. I was happy that Anna herself was in the shop, which by the way, she almost always is in the shop when I'm here, which I think is really cool because it shows how much she cares about her product and her customers. And honestly, most of the time I see customers in here more than I don't see customers in here. She does a good business, I believe, for sure. Here she offers very high quality and and intricately designed hats and accessories. And again, I wasn't sure if there would be a most popular item at this store, but when I asked her, she went right to this hat and said this is one of her more popular items she sells. And I can kind of see that. It's a very classic look that can go with a lot of different outfits. But like I said, there's a lot of other things here. Help you look super cool and chic. So definitely stop in Anna's captivating designs. But we're gonna continue our trip around the village with a visit to By Candlelight. This is a pretty popular shop here as it almost always smells like therapy when you walk in. It's like smell therapy. It's really amazing. They of course have lots of candles, but also candle warmers and oil diffusers, glow bowls, incense, and more. They have scents from all over the world. They also carry a line of locally made candles, which is called Welsh Mountain Candles. They specialize in producing all natural ingredient scented candles. So let's hear about their most popular items. The most popular?
The most popular?
Like maybe scent or something, or?
The most popular, so technically yes, our most popular thing would be our By Candlelight brand candles.
Yes.
So what scent I would say is the most popular is probably our old fashioned lemon bars.
That's my favorite.
We have so many people buy them.
Oh yeah.
And another one that would be really popular is our Rhubarb Festival, based off of our Rhubarb Festival
So
that we just
seasonal?
held. Yeah,
Yeah.
people love it. Like
I
when
love
Rhubarb
those.
Festival comes around, we lose them so much. I say they're one of the most interesting things
Yeah.
we do sell here.
I would say you're right.
People love them. We don't have a lot of people who buy them. We have people who buy them frequently, but not everybody who comes in here buys one because of the price.
Right. Okay, so what do y'all think? Do you think we're halfway done yet? Well, time will tell. So we passed by the unofficial symbol of Kitchen Kettle Village, this lovely fountain area. We're headed up the stairs and over to 2 stores. But they're extra special for many reasons. But did you know that the house in which these stores now reside was once the home of the owners, the Burnleys, and that this house has been in the family since before the 1950s, and I'm pretty sure maybe even the 1930s. But let's get back to the shops. So first we're gonna head into Heritage Gallery Outdoor Art, which ended up being tied for first for me amongst the most surprising visits of the day. As you can see, when I walked in, I saw this lovely lady painting. And this is Marion, and she is the artist behind the store. And even though I had been in the store many times, I did not know the heritage represented here until I talked with her about this place. She is truly an amazing artist, and everything you see here comes from her gifts and talents. She creates the art, then her husband transforms them into different signs and pieces to sell for your yard. So she said from the original artwork, they make 9 different sizes to match your yard and your home decor. And they've been doing this for over 25 years as a family. I love this. As far as the most popular things that are sold here, she said these things called sliders sell the most because they are seasonal and they're weatherproof and they handle well for years and years and years. It was really, really special to watch Marion do her thing. I appreciated her so much for being such a lovely host and tell me all about the store. It was a really fun visit. Okay, literally right next door is Cloverfield Bags and Accessories. All the bags here are made by a local designer, which I also did not know until I talked to the lady working there that day. There's a lady named Diane who designs all of these and been doing so for over 21 years. That's just super amazing. So she's obviously a very gifted designer. By the way, she also has a little spot inside the Bird in Hand Artisan Village. These are very popular bags and people come in here a lot and buy a lot of different bags, she said. But kind of surprised me when she told me that the most popular thing they sell in here are a lot of charms. I was super surprised at this because of all the beautiful bags. But she said that it's a very popular thing nowadays to gift charms to others for different occasions. And she said that all ages, not just girls or teenagers, like all ages come in here to buy these charms. I was like super surprised about this. I knew nothing about this because I have boys and they don't buy charms for each other. So definitely a surprise, but I kind of got it. Once I started looking at the charms and reading about them, I can see how that'd be a fun trend to give to others and receive them. I think it's kind of a neat, it's like a little encouragement note in a way, in the form of a charm. So pretty cool, but yes, charms are the most popular item here. Okay, we're making our way down the path and through the village just a little bit down to the OG of the village, which is the Jam and Relish shop. It was the original and first shop of the village and the business that started it all back in 1954. But the Jam and Relish kitchen is definitely the backbone of this village, I think. They make a lot of products here and they actually do have a most popular item, which I'll get to in a second. This is definitely my favorite store. They have a sampling bar in here, and you can try out different things to see what you like, which is really, really nice. And something else I love about this store is that you can watch them make the products that they sell. And every day that you come here, these ladies are back here, mostly Amish ladies, are back here working hard. You can't video them, of course, but they are back there working hard all day. Humongous kettles. I love seeing people make the product that I'm buying, so really great. So their most popular items that they sell are their pepper jam, not surprising, pineapple salsa, and their pepper party pleaser. So as part of the Jam Relish Kitchen, it's kind of a 2-for-1 deal in here. On this side of the store is the Village Bakery. And they're really wise and very clever how they laid this store out, because you do all the shopping over in the sauces and condiments and jams and jellies area, and then you gotta make your way to check out. Well, it just so happens that when you go to check out, you're passing by all of the baked goods, and specifically the cookie counter. It's impossible to go into the checkout lane without seeing this delicious stuff. So very smart marketing, and I usually fall for it, and I usually buy a cookie or something on the way out the door. So well done, marketing. Very good decision. But maybe not surprising, their most popular cookie they sell here is the chocolate chip cookie. But Snickerdoodle was actually a pretty close second. So now I'm hungry again because I'm thinking about these delicious treats. Now we're gonna take a little stroll a little farther down to a place right next to Pepper Lane Fudge. And it's called Jackpot Ceramics. Here you will find locally handcrafted pottery. It's gorgeous in here. It's a little nook inside the village. I love it because it's just very unique, has an open airway kind of feel to it. Beautiful pottery. Oh, just it's like art pottery, honestly. It's so pretty in here. A great place to buy gifts, a great place to buy a specific kind of dish for your kitchen. For sure, stop in here and look at all this beautiful art pottery. That's basically what it is. So nice. When I asked about the more popular items, she said that their mugs and bowls are the most popular items, which makes sense because those are practical and easy to gift and normally easy to transport, so good to know. Next up is the last shop on this side stretch of the village and the lane. And it's one of the first ones you actually see when you park in the parking lot, and that is Deerkin Leather. This is also a shop that offers scent therapy, if you ask me, because I just love the smell of leather. It's very soothing. It's a very classy store with a touch of rustic beauty. They have beautiful items in here, including some high-end leather coats and boots and purses. Fun fact, they also have a small stand over in the Birmingham Farmers Market. They often run a buy one get one half off sale, which is a great deal, and one I've used with friends to buy something at a discounted rate. But I'm wondering if you can guess what their most popular item sold here is, and once she said it, I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Well, it was belts and wallets. Again, practical and high quality. So it's gonna last a long time and people use them all the time. So not surprising that those are the two most popular items sold, but she said they do sell those beautiful leather coats pretty regularly, and that kind of surprised me because they are, you know, a bit pricey, but when you want something good and you know what you want, you come here and you get it if you're in the leather purchasing business. But definitely have a lot of beautiful items here, cowboy boots, purses, all sorts of really nice things. Definitely a chic rustic feel here for sure. All right, so just to the left of Papys, Kettle Corn, and Lat Valley Ice Cream, if you're looking at those two areas, just to the left is another little section of the village with a few shops in it. The first one we're coming to is Girls Day Out, dubbed the ultimate girlfriend shopping experience. They have lots of clothing, accessories here, as well as jewelry and handbags and much, much more. It is a lovely boutique, very fun and friendly, with well-priced items and unique offerings. They carry multiple brands like Vera Bradley, Orange, Moonglow, and more. Another great place to buy gifts for others and yourself. I did ask about their most popular item, and she said that these little handbags or crossovers are right now their most popular item because they are so handy and because they are stadium size approved. But the shop has so much more to offer for the lady or girl in your life, so bring her here and score some points. So as I head out the opposite door that I came in, which I think is kind of fun, this is like a flowing store, we come upon Perfect Pots, aptly named as this is home to many outdoor features and treasures, not just pots. As you can see, they have garden flags, lots of planters, and lawn decor. I love this shop too, and I love that the village has a shop like this in it. Such a cool shop to have here. When I asked about their most popular item, I got the quickest answer of the day, and I really chuckled at that because she was like right there, super fast, saying These mushrooms sell all the time. And I was like, really, mushrooms? But it is true. It is their most popular item. I don't know why. I'm not part of the mushroom gang, I guess, but they're very popular for people to put in their gardens. So, fun fact, something else I learned this day. And when you're here, Perfect Pots, do not forget to go into the cottage. It is the cutest place. They have great items for inside your house, very fun and bright. It's just very charming, so I just feel like it's an adorable little cottage. Definitely worth your time to stop here and look around. Okay, we're down to like the last several stores here. We're making it. We're gonna head down past the jewelry bar, down the pathway here, and just pointing out that even their pathways and their setup here shows the attention to detail they put into this village. They don't have to add brick sidewalks and beautiful paths and fences, but they do to make it extra delightful when you visit here. So I love all the detail they put into this, all the thoughtfulness they put into this village. It's such a beautiful place to visit. But anyway, as you go down this path and see all the beauty, you're gonna come upon a really big store called Country Life Store. It is probably the biggest store in the village. There's always people sitting on the porch, by the way, enjoying the rocking chairs and just the ambiance of the village. So a lot of men sit out here while their wives shop. I've noticed it's kind of cute. So if it crossed your mind during this video and this little visit to the village that we're missing something that is very typical and very popular in Lancaster County Amish country, which is Amish furniture, well, you're not missing it. It actually is here. It's actually upstairs in this store, which I never knew. And it was really fun to discover this. So I walked in and talked to Chris and Karen. They were very friendly, showed me their most popular item, which is this, which is beeswax, which I thought was just fascinating. It's a very practical thing to be popular, so I guess that's why it is, but people come in all the time to buy this for their home. So here you go, the most popular item is this beeswax. And Chris and Karen were just delightful that day, and I really enjoyed talking to them. And they said it's been this way for years, actually, not just recently, but they've been selling this product for years. But they also said that the furniture is also a big draw into the store and that I need to go upstairs and look at it. So I did, and it is beautiful up there. I love that this furniture is just really beautiful and practical. You can expand it, make it smaller, has some different styles, and it's really quality furniture. I was super impressed with this. I always think, man, I wish I had a house nearby so I could fill it with all the delightfulness of Lancaster County. But beautiful store, beautiful furnishings, artwork, furniture, home decor, really nice, fabulous store. Definitely go check it out and check out the Amish furniture, because it is here. So just down this little sidewalk is Village Handmade. Before we even get into the building, they're blessing us with this beautiful mural. I love this mural, but we're gonna head into the shop and we're gonna see what this place is like. So Village Handmade is, at its essence, a quilt shop. All the quilts and items are locally made. It's such a lovely and tranquil place. Another therapeutic stop, if you ask me. They have some gorgeous quilts and pieces in here. The delightful young lady working here was happy to point out some specialities. So we're gonna listen to her talk about them and some of the quilts, and then we'll get to the most popular items sold.
The spinning trip is the one that's unique to us. This one is designed by Sadie Esch.
Okay.
She is a local quilt maker.
Okay. Just to make sure you understood what she said this pattern here is called Spinning Trip, and it is original by a local quilter named Sadie Esch. This pattern you see here is called the Lone Star pattern, and this is more of a traditional pattern you will see around here. It is more of a heritage piece that is passed down through the family in multiple generations. So really cool to know this when you're looking at quilts in Lancaster. She did point out the beautifully handmade Christmas ornaments. And again, that makes sense because it's practical, it's a good gift, it's something most people want to have, is nice Christmas ornaments, and it's easily transportable and pretty affordable. So not too surprising, this is a popular item. The quillos are also fairly popular here. Another popular item she told me about in this store were these pot holders, and there was a lot of them. It's a lot to choose from, a lot of different pretty designs and colors. There's some really beautiful quilts in here. I love the fact that everything in here is made by locals, and there's some beautiful designs, originals and popular ones for this area. So great place to check out some quilts. All right, so now we're making our way from one delightful hand-spun store to another. We're headed across the street here to the yarn shop, where yarn is the name of the game. This shop has yarns from all over the world, but also from locally produced hand-dyed yarns. They offer free workshops here as well as knitting and crochet tools. So this is the other thing that was tied for first for me for the best surprise of the day. So I was walking into the store, I heard these ladies talking. I'm like, am I interrupting something? I was a little nervous about it. Here it was a group of knitters and crocheters. They get together every single Thursday afternoon from 4 to 7 and they work on their projects together and they just hang out. Whoever wants to come and learn and be a part of it can come be a part of it. It's free, it's so cool. And they were so charming and fun and kind. I was really worried I was gonna be annoying to them because I was in there with my little camera, but they were very kind and talked about the store a little bit, talked about what they do, and they were super fun. How often do you guys meet and do this?
Every Thursday.
I think it's cool there's multiple generations here. I'm very impressed.
Yeah, we're glad she's here.
Yes. Sure, I asked if I could get a picture, and they said yes, so now I can remember this moment always. They were just really fun. So if you're in this area or if you live nearby and you want to join a class where they make beautiful things, come here from 4 to 7 on Thursday afternoons. So not only do they have this weekly class that meets together, weekly group, they have Zoom meetings on Thursday evenings. You can join as well. I'm gonna put their website in the description below. But they have all sorts of classes and workshops you can take. Just definitely check out that website. And it's a beautiful store. Man, I love walking in here and seeing these beautiful colors. It was so bright, so vibrant, and just really special because a lot of these items you see are made by these ladies and they sell them and they're just super talented. So very, very cool, bright, cheery store. Okay, so just behind the yarn shop is the wine shop called Waltz Vineyards, a place that offers lots of different kinds of wines from all over, but also locally made wine. The wine shop does offer free samples and taste testing, so a good place to go if you want to check out some wine but don't know what you want. They'll let you taste them and see what you like. We're gonna hear from the lovely young lady working here about their most popular wines.
It really depends.
Right.
Like for our reds, our Baron Red is one of our top. Our
Okay.
Rock Red is one of our top.
Okay.
What do you like?
I like sweet.
We're out of our Moscato just because it's like sold out. We have our
Oh.
estate, but it's like a little pricier and we don't offer it for tasting.
no,
But
it's
our
okay.
sweetest wines are at the bottom
Okay.
if you wanted to try those.
Some fun background about Waltz Vineyards. It was established in 1997 by Jan and Kimberly Waltz. The vineyards are situated on a hill between Lancaster and Lebanon, Pennsylvania. It produces over 100 tons of wine grapes annually. Pretty impressive, and I appreciate that it is a local company for sure. Take notice of the hours. Unlike most wine shops, they close at 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and at 6 p.m. on Saturday, and they're not open on Sundays. So if you want wine, you gotta get there before 5 or 6 p.m. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a funny story. I was leaving the wine shop and I was like, yay, I'm done. I was so hot and tired and thirsty. I was like, time to get some ice cream, get some water, which I did. Went to that Valley Farm and got myself some peanut butter ice cream. Was enjoying that, got in the car, started backing out, and lo and behold, in my rearview mirror, I was like, oh, paw prints. I completely missed paw prints because when I went into Girls' Day Out, I went out the other side into the Perfect Pots and I completely forgot to go to paw prints. So I put that car back in drive and put it back in the space, went over to paw prints. So actually, it was the best ending of the day, which you're gonna see in a second. Made me super happy. So I was really glad this was the last shop I got to visit, the last stop of the day. Perfect way to end the day. It was super fun. Besides the ice cream and the water. This was the additional part that made it super perfect. All right, so as we walk into paw prints, I want you to see how adorable this is. It's definitely a pet lover's dream shop. It was so fun, a lot of really neat things. It was practical and fun. And he did talk about the most popular item. We're gonna listen to him now. Tell us what that was.
Probably right in here. This is some of the big this stuff that's in the video, the scrambler toy and these treats.
Are these newish or no?
These are not. This is from Lat New last year.
Okay. But this
That's really
brand's
nice.
been around for a while?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure.
I can see why these be popular. Yeah.
Probably the number one item is this.
Oh.
Second year is magnets with dogs' names on it.
Okay. I will look at that now. I love my magnets. Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. Can I pet the dog? What's his name or her name? Hi, Shaver. You're such a good boy. Didn't even know you were here. You're such a good boy. Yes, you are. Is your name on here? You're the perfect ending to this day for me. You have a good day. Oh, what a sweet dog. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too, thank you. It's a cool store. Okay, I'm gonna quickly talk about Papys Kettle Corn and Lap Valley Farm Ice Cream, the two snack stands here in this part of the village. So Papys Kettle Corn sells, you guessed it, kettle corn, which is a sweet salty combination popcorn, and they make it right here in front of you in these big kettles, freshly made. Another place in this village where you can watch them make the food you order. They also sell caramel corn, but kettle corn is their most popular. And then we have my favorite food in this entire village, and that is Lap Valley Farm ice cream. So this is one of multiple stands they have in Lancaster County. There's an actual Lap Valley Farm. The original place is the farm where they make the ice cream right there, and they sell it. There's a little creamery on the property of Lap Valley Farm where you can order the ice cream fresh from the cows and eat on their beautiful porch and look at the surroundings. It's a wonderfully peaceful setting, so definitely recommend going there if you have not been there. They also have a shop cafe down the street on 340 farther east, and then they have this stand and then a few in the different markets. Now, as far as their most popular flavor, I called them actually and asked them, do you have a most popular flavor? And they said, probably not surprising to you all, vanilla and chocolate are their two best sellers, but also the peanut butter swirl and cookies and cream. So those four flavors are currently their most popular, but my favorite for sure is the peanut butter swirl. It is delicious with the very biggest chunks of peanut butter. There's your quick recap about Lap Valley Farm ice cream and Papys Kettle Corn. I do need to fess up something I messed up on. So I've been to this village countless times, but I never knew that there was a cigar shop as part of the village called Hay Cigars. I'm going to show you their website here and show you the picture. I did not visit it because I didn't know it was even part of the village, so sorry I missed it, but I'm going to show you what's on here and talk about what their most popular item is, because I did email them and ask them and they got back to me. But yeah, it's actually right near the entrance into the parking lot off of 340. It's just to the right of that when you're pulling in. So if you didn't know, maybe you didn't know either. You might have learned something new. So when I asked about if they have a most popular cigar they sell, and they did get back to me and told me their most popular is always their line of cigars made with a local grown Pennsylvania broadleaf. They have mild natural and mild medium, Maduros, and a wide variety of infused flavors. So that's all Greek to me. I know nothing about cigars, but I do know that tobacco is a huge business in Lancaster County, and they grow it here and they use that tobacco to make these cigars. So interesting. It kind of makes sense that there'd be a cigar store because there is so much tobacco in Lancaster County. But yep, the locally grown Pennsylvania broadleaf is their most popular item. So yes, hooray. Pretty successful day, pretty fun video. It was really, really fun to visit each store and talk to somebody in every single store. Like, I love that. So I did not stop at the Cling House. I do have a video on the Cling House. You can check it out up there. It is a great place. So a few things I noticed as I wrap this up, one of which is how amazingly friendly everybody was here. Very courteous, very kind, very friendly. And it's not just me who thinks that, because my cousin-in-law was there with her daughters and they had never been there, and they were like, everybody here is so nice. I was like, I know, they really are. So it is a reputation they have. They're just very kind and friendly here. So that was the first thing I noticed. Second thing I noticed was that seasonal items are very popular. And what's great about Lancaster County is that it kind of crosses all lines, and it's like that everywhere because there's so much to offer here. Because of the local farmland and the local craftsmen and all the amazing people who live here, they offer seasonal items that can change and refresh and keep you coming back for more. It's nice to have seasonal options when you're shopping or eating, so I think that's pretty cool. Something else I learned this day was that the most popular doesn't always mean best, it just means easily transportable and affordable. That was often the case for sure. Something else I want to point out to you all, if you don't know much about the village or you kind of want to learn more, definitely go to their website and check out their village map. It's interactive, so you can like hover your mouse over every single building. It'll tell you exactly what it is, and they have it color-coded for the inn, the food, and the shops. It's very, very, very handy, and it helps you definitely figure out where you want to go and what you have not seen before. Helps you plan your day, but it's a really helpful map. And they have maps in the village as well. They have a big map section right by the first restrooms when you're coming near Papys Kettle Corn and the ice cream shop, but the website is super helpful. And thank you to Mia, who is a great, wonderful young lady who works for Kitchen Kettle Village. She helped set this up for me and give everybody a heads up that I was coming in, and just so I wouldn't be like, surprise, here I am. They had a warning, and they were all very friendly and very accommodating, so I appreciate everybody being so friendly to me and help me make this video. So if you want to know the answer to how long it took me, 4 hours, over 4 hours. I was really hot and thirsty by the time I was done, but it was worth it. It was fun. I pressed on for YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up. That's a long time to listen to me talk, so I appreciate your attention. I hope you enjoyed this. Maybe you learned something. Maybe there was a shop you didn't know existed, and you can let me know in the comments if you learned something new with this video. Or if there's something you'd like to buy that I also mentioned, let me know that too. So definitely let me know how you feel in the video, in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your next adventure. Hopefully it's in Lancaster County very soon.